Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Same Hada Proof Pro versus Bojan 14, and this is the LCS finals, and also make sure to check out Luxury down below in the description. And with that being said, let's hop right into the video. So we already know what both these players are on. We have seen them both on the channel recently during the weekend, so we do know that it is Infernoble versus Prank Kids. Definitely not the finals that I expected. You know, I didn't expect Infernobles to be in the finals. Like, maybe Prank Kids. We're going to see the Prank Kid player win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. That is huge. Obviously, Infernoble, when the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, they have a gigantic advantage. But looking at the deck counts, we got 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. And then we are going to see Bojan decide to go first. Opening hands, we have OGR, Boots, DDR, Red Layer, and Shades, so they have no going second cards in this hand, and then they have Valor, Talons, Wind, Field Spell, and Ash, so, you know, no hand traps, they're going to get the combo here. And if they were going second, you know, they'd have plenty of going second cards. And then activate Field Spell, searching out from the deck to the hand, a Water. And then they are going to normal summon out Water, Link away, go for Meow, and then Water effect. Gain 1,000 life points, and then special summon out from the deck. They're going to bring out Wind, and then turn those two into a Doodle. You're going to be getting those effects. I'll go ahead and chain block the Doodle. They're going to special summon out Fire by dumping the Pranks, and then add the Fusion spell off the Doodle. Then activate Doodle effect, Tribute to add back the Pranks from the graveyard, and also add back the Water. Then activate Pranks, Pranks effect, they're going to discard, special summon out a token, and then turn those two in the Doodle, Fire effect, burn for 500, and most likely summon out the Roxys. And then turn those into a Bow Wow, Roxy's effect, banish the Wind, draws into a dotKuro, that's another interruption. And again, interesting that they're even playing this card. I just find it so weird that they're playing this in their deck. And then they're going to go ahead and summon out the Wind, set the Fusion spell, set Talons, end phase, Pranks effect. This will go ahead, shuffle back, and then maybe draw into another hand trap. There we go. There we go. Alright, so they have 4 hand traps plus 2 Regekis. No chance, no shot that they're beating this. Also, peep 104 people watching this. That is insane. And then they draw Heritage. Standby phase, they're going to activate Bow Wow effect. Trying to play around the Dark Ruler are like Talents. They do know that they're on Dark Ruler if they have been getting info about their deck. They've probably Dark Rulered a lot of people game 1, but even in like the video I recorded and posted, they had Dark Ruler in their deck, so most likely they know it's there. Then they will special summon out Red Layer, normal summon out OGR, effect to dump. They're going to let this go, and then they're going to dump Oliver from the deck to the graveyard, turn those two into an Assault effect to add, go grab Red Layer, and then on res, they might think, nope, they're not going to. Alright, just let them go dump. Yeah, I guess you don't really need to, like, you have Ash Blossom, but you know, they had like OGR, Oliver that they could go ahead and like try to equip to this if they wanted to try to like play around hand traps. But they're going to play Ash Blossom and negate that. Then set Shade, activate it. It'll just summon itself out as an extender. Then special summon out Boots. Right here, they're going to activate the Fusion spell. And this is going to make the Battle Butter. And then they're going to get a whole bunch of effects here. They're going to use, Field Spell, Chainlink 1, all the rest of the Pranks, 2, 3, 4, and then Chainlink 5, Battle, and they're going to tribute the Meow for cost, wipe the board. And again, there's just no way they beat this. Like, this is way too much for, like, any deck to play against, really. I mean, they had, like, 4 hand traps, 2 Ragekis, like, plus, like, an engine that's going to keep going. But going on to game 2, we are going to see the Infernoble player go first. This is where the deck really shines. They have like Connector, Talons, Called By, these cards that can also help beat hand traps. Also, the deck baits hand traps. A lot of people don't know when to hand trap this deck, like at all. Like all. And because of that, that is probably one of the reasons why they made it so far, because people are just using their hand traps poorly. But opening hands, we have Ashe, Exchange, DDR, Oliver, and Coltwing. They don't side out their hand traps when they put in Exchange? Oh, that's not good. Their Exchange actually is just unusable. And then they have Poly, Droll, Ashe, Fire, Roxy's. They have the combo, 2 hand traps, 2 prank kids, and a Poly. Oh no. Oh no. They're gonna get rid of DDR for Oliver effect. Summon that out. And then normal summon out Coltwing. Said, ew. Then go for Needle effect, Chain Ash Blossom, no more extenders, pass turn, draw terraforming. Wow, this was just not a good game. You're gonna activate terraforming, searching out from the deck to the hand, the field spell. Wow, unfortunate. I feel like I don't know. Like, you should definitely take your hand traps out, right, when you're, like, side deck Exchange, because, like, that kind of, like, defeats the purpose. Like, if you draw them together, then, like, it's actually just, like, unusable. And maybe they have this for, like, a Phantasme going first. Maybe they just don't have, like, other stuff to put in. I don't know. I feel like there's got to be something better. Like, if they side deck, like, maybe even, like, just spell trap removal. Like, maybe put that in, take the Ash Blossom out. That can help beat, like, mine in this matchup, and then, you know, this one would come up. But who knows? I don't know their list. I don't know their side deck patterns. But they're going to Ash Blossom, hit the field spell, and then activate Poly. And this is going to be rough. Go ahead, summon out the Rocket Ride. And then you're going to be getting multiple effects here. Field spell, Chainlink 3 to chain block. And then summon out Water, banish, draw, and they draw Ash. That's actually really big because they can Ash Blossom, stop the rolling effect that they're going to tag out into. Or they don't use it before they go in the Toad, and now they could also Toad out it if they want to. Then Rocket Ride effect. I guess they're still just going to like Ash Blossom it. So summon out. Then turn those, or turn one into Meow, and then, you know, turn Lampsies into Meow, and then turn Roxy's and Meow into a Doodle. And then they will activate the Doodle effect, and field spell, Chainlink 2, go search out the fusion spell. And then battle phase, attack, they're going to activate the effect to tag out and summon out Rollin', and then activate Rollin' effect, chain Ash Blossom, and that's gonna like stop follow up here. Yeah, at this point it's just game. Like, they're gonna have one like actual usable card versus Toad, and Toad's just a negate. Add back Fire, add back Roxy's. Man, this was a really bad final. This was a really, really, really bad finals. Oh, that sucks. GG's. Hey, at least they made it to the finals, though, with a deck that a lot of people didn't think could make it this far. You see, like, the GG's from them, GG's. So, you know, even though they lost, good sportsmanship. That's great. I appreciate that. I hate it when, like, I don't know. Like, if you just lose and you're like, oh man, I got unlucky, blah 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 blah, and just like talk like that, it's like, oh, whatever, because like then your opponent's just gonna be like, all right, whatever, like that was an easy win. You know, then they're just like, yeah, nah, that just like goes down like a rabbit hole, like bad sportsmanship. But I'm happy that they both said GG's. It really sucked that the Infernoble player just couldn't really play. Like, you could argue that like they could have like special summon out Oliver, normal summon Ashe, but like, what does that lead to if you don't have a Coltwing anywhere? Because they couldn't have gotten Coltwing in the graveyard. Like, the fact that they drew like Exchange, Ashe, and Coltwing just was like a really, really, really bad combination. Yeah, very, very unfortunate. And like, this card would have most likely just got like snatched up by Exchange, or it would have been their last card in hand. So then this card just wouldn't have been able to have been used at all. And they didn't really have anything to go for. Like, they could have, like, yeah. Nah, it's just rough. So they decided to be like, all right, hopefully my opponent just doesn't not have a hand trap. Let's summon Needle. Let's see where this goes. And I got hit with Ash Blossom, and they had to pass turn. Very unfortunate, but if you want to check out my other video with the Infernoble deck, I did post a top 8 LCS video with the Infernoble. In that video, they actually got to like combo and show what their deck truly gets to do when they don't brick like this. So this match was a little bit unfortunate, but seeing how long it was, let's just Nesh, congratulations for the top. This duel ends the LCS 15. So, yep. Again, like, congrats to both players for topping. I'm not exactly sure what the prizes are, but I'm pretty sure that first place got like $800 worth of stuff or something like that. Or you can like, well, it's like $1,000 worth of stuff. But you can like do the buyback option and get like $800. So it's not bad. Definitely not bad. I don't know what second place got though, but I'm assuming that it's also not bad. Again, if you want to check out Luxury, there's going to be a link down below in the description. Also, I'm going to be posting a lot deck profiles from this LCS. I have some interviews with the players, and then also whenever Luxury posts them on their socials, I will be going over all the deck lists in a video and do like a little meta breakdown like I've been doing the last times. I really enjoy doing those, even though I've already seen some of the deck profiles and have done interviews with them. That's fine. I feel like a lot of people like the interviews where like I get to like speak with the player and see what their options are, like their opinions on the deck. But also, I apologize for the Tri-Brigade Zoo deck profile that I did with the one player. I forget his name right now, but I did it with him, and their voice just didn't pop up. Like, what? I was talking about this with the person after that I recorded the next deck profile with, because, like, I didn't change my settings at all. Like, at all from when I did it with Nesh. And I was like, alright, well, if it worked with Nesh, it's going to work with the next guy, right? And I even, like, I checked before we started recording. You can even ask him. And I was like, yeah, we're good. Let's do this. And I checked. And then it just didn't work. Like, wild. So I was calling Nesh a wizard. I was like, yeah, he's definitely a wizard. Somehow I made the Discord work for just him. But then afterwards, I ended up fixing the Discord. Made it so that way it's going to work with everyone now. And not just wizards from Mars. But seeing how long the match was, we can see that it was only 19 minutes long. Very, very quick match. Unfortunate, like I said. But congrats to both these players for topping. And with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. And this concludes LCS 15. Have a nice day.